While some businesses in downtown Huntsville spent the day taking wood boards down, damage from protests forced others to put some up. Vandals shattered the glass at Coffee Klatch on Jefferson Street.
WAAY 31's Ashley Carter was there, and she says employees told her they don't regret their decisions.
The tiny little piece of glass is easily replaceable, thankfully.
Katie Manos has worked at the Coffee Klatch now for 4 years. She said they started getting calls around 11 last night about the business being damaged during the protest.
We weren't that surprised. We were told that the damage wasn't very bad, so we were just relieved to know that.
The store was closed when the protest began, so no employees or customers were hurt. Manos called the damage unintentional.
Because it's so low, it doesn't look like anybody threw anything. Nobody entered the premises. So as far as we can tell, it doesn't seem like a willful act of vandalism or anything like that. From what I understand, there was a lot of smoke and chaos and confusion. So it's really hard to know what happened. But our best guess is yes, it was an accident in the confusion.
The Coffee Klatch was one business in downtown that decided not to board their windows ahead of the protest. Manos said they knew it was a risk.
It was a hard decision. A lot of the other businesses around did board up their windows, but you know, we were worried that it kind of made a statement and was possibly saying that we don't trust our community to be peaceful.
But she said they don't regret their decision.
Like I said, the glass is replaceable. So thankfully the glass is very old, so we're going to replace it with tempered glass that's more up to date. So if it does happen again, it won't be quite as dangerous or anything like that.
Ashley, you were positioned at Big Spring Park for the duration of the peaceful protest. What was your experience there, and how did that compare and contrast to what we saw happen later in the evening at the courthouse?
So later in the evening at the courthouse, I think it started off very peaceful, and I think just as the night went on, as the sun started to go down, things did start to get a little more tense as police asked protesters to leave, and they did not want to leave. So I think as the night went on, things just got a little more tense.
And Ashley, I know last night we saw children in the crowd, and you specifically referenced that. Tell us again why you thought that why that people thought it was important to bring their children to an event like this.
So yeah, I actually talked to a mother who brought her 7-year-old son to the protest, and she just said that it was important to bring him out there because she wanted him to get the message young that it is important to use his voice during situations like this. And she talked to me a little bit about just how painful the conversation is whenever she has to tell him about killings like George Floyd and explaining to him what's all going on. But she said him being out there was just very important, and a lot of other parents who were out there felt the same way.
It's definitely an opportunity to drive home the impact of the experience. Ashley, thank you so much for your time and for your reporting these last 2 days.